Disclaimer: this video contains full spoilers for Supergirl. Oh wow, I am really late to this. So the other day I watched Supergirl in cinemas and it was terrible. James Gunn's DCU once again produces another flop. This movie was dumb and woke because the main actress is ugly and everyone knows that women shouldn't be the leads of superhero movies. Isn't that right, Ike? Okay. In all seriousness, I actually really enjoyed the movie. It didn't blow me away or anything, but the characters were fun and the plot was decent. I really like Millie Alcock as Supergirl. She's able to capture the tragedy of the character whilst also having perfect comedic timing. Jason Momoa's Lobo was also really fun. He fits this character way better than Aquaman in my opinion. My only complaint is that he wasn't in it that much. Despite this, though, he still does manage to have a small arc. He was fun, and I look forward to seeing more of him in future films. Eve Ridley is great as Ruthie as well. People are way too hard on her. I mean, she's 15 for God's sake, and she's doing a better job than some adult actors in other movies. Crypto was in this movie too, just about. Gets shot pretty early on, and so he's in a coma until the end of the film. Huh. If I had a nickel for every time a movie in the DCU used crypto as a motivating factor for the main hero to confront the villain, I'd have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? I mean, I expected Crypto to die in this movie because it's clear that he's kind of hard to write into a story. He's just so powerful and unpredictable that he could end most conflicts pretty easily. David Cornsweet Superman also manages to make a small appearance here. After years of a DC universe that was always unable or unwilling to use Superman, it's really refreshing to see him having as much screen time as he does. My only complaint is that he does kind of steal the spotlight a bit whenever he's on screen, but other than that, he works really well in this narrative. Now, the only character I really don't like in this movie is Krem of the Yellow Hills, played by Matthias Schoenart. Schoen. I'm sorry if I butchered that. He's so dull and uninteresting. Kind of reminds me of Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume One. This is by no means the actor's fault. I just don't think the script gives him much to work with. I do really like his death, however. After convincing Ruthie not to kill him, Kara just goes and does it anyway. It shows that despite everything she went through in this movie, she is still deeply traumatized and clearly doesn't value herself as much as she does Ruthie. Now, as for the plot, it is probably the weakest aspect of the whole movie. It's just kind of basic and predictable and feels a bit rushed. Like last year's Superman, I feel like this movie could have benefited from a longer runtime. Apparently, there is a cut of this film that's 11 minutes longer, but I honestly don't see 11 minutes making that much of a difference. Now, something I really didn't want to talk about in this review is the discourse. Every time I have gone online in the last couple of weeks, I see the same troglodytes spouting the same shit about how the DCU is dying and how James Gunn is going to be fired. And bro, the franchise is not ending because of one mid movie. I'm sorry. If this was Justice League or Wonder Woman or something like that with a lot riding on it, then yeah, there would be cause for concern. The whole fate of the franchise isn't riding off this one movie's success. Like, let's be real. And I get that a lot of people don't like this movie for a multitude of reasons. That's fine. You're entitled to that. What isn't fine is the people on social media bullying Millie Alcock just because she was in a superhero movie they didn't like. These people, Snyder Bros, only seem to know how to criticize this movie on the basis that the main actress is quote unquote ugly. And like, what? This is who they're calling ugly? Are are we for real? Hell, even former Superman actor Dean Cain is partaking in this cyberbullying. Like, bro, you're the definition of a chud. Motherfucker tried to join ICE and struggle to jump a wall. You cannot be talking, you absolute gimp. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts on Supergirl. It was decent. Why do you say that like an American? So yeah, those are my quick thoughts on Supergirl. It was decent, but not as good as Superman. Certainly not bad enough to end the DCU though. I liked it, and I look forward to what's to come. Also, that post-credit scene with Robert Pattinson's Batman recruiting Supergirl to the Justice League was insane.